All right, Virgo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal astrology forecast. This is for the 26th of October through the 1st of November. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal astrology. So if you're new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below for more information because your sign might be different. All right, Virgo, so we have a full moon here on Tuesday, and it's in your 8th house of everything deep, everything meaningful, everything transformative in your life, and it's an awareness of that. So it could be over the past 6 months if you've started anything new in that department that you would consider very meaningful or deep to you, but at the very least it's an awareness of it. It's also this sort of awareness and cultivating point regarding yourself, because you had this new moon here in your first house. Happy birthday to you Virgos who do have your birthday this week, but these new beginnings here cultivating around Tuesday relating to any ambitions, any goals, any drives that you may have started over these past couple weeks. So that's the Tuesday energy. It's going to be the high point of the week, and this full moon is very well aspected, actually. It's going to be sextiling up to Neptune, who's been in your 6th house. So there is support now when it comes to the daily activities, the health, the routine, the diet, where a lot of this energy was being opposed by a lot of these fast movers over the past few months, now very supportive, at least this week in particular, and for the full moon. So maybe it's the space there, maybe it's some rest and relaxation there, maybe it's going with the flow, whatever it might be. It looks quite nice for this week. So that's the Tuesday energy, and we're also finishing up some things on Monday from the previous week. Mercury opposing up to Uranus and Venus conjoining up to Jupiter. So here with your ruler Mercury, there's this importance of keeping both feet very firmly on the ground, maybe specifically relating to relationships or anything that you are involved with right now at the moment, maybe even career as well. But this was highest on Sunday, so just finishing up, keeping that balanced energy between self and other and the career stuff in check on Monday. Then with that, Jupiter and Venus conjoin, or they're still in that conjunction phase. So there is continued growth and expansion when it comes to that spiritual part of your life. There's been a lot of energy here. Jupiter's going to be here for the next year. So plenty of expansion, plenty of opportunities to continue to grow on that level and connect on whatever you would consider spiritual, or getting that alone time, that spiritual time out, which is of course so important in our lives. So that conjunction too could be something quite literal this early part of the week as well. Probably feeling quite optimistic too, maybe about the financial stuff and the expansive or philosophical stuff as well, since Venus rules your 9th and your 2nd. So that's Monday, and then Tuesday, Venus is going to be opposite up to that Chiron. So there is this healing taking place this week, but I don't think it's going to come across as very difficult, because it's involving a benefic who's conjoining Jupiter. Jupiter's going to pose up to Chiron later too, really, seeing the upside of that, and, it always comes across as quite benefic. So I think a rejuvenation, I think a natural healing taking place when it does come to that spiritual alone time, when it does come to, taking that time out, perhaps when it's necessary in the daily sphere of things, but incorporating the two, really seeing how it's important to have that intuition and guidance, but at the same time we're here grounded, having a very physical experience and doing our service work or whatever it is you would call that. So through that there's a natural healing, and I think the healing will be rejuvenating both your values, your self-esteem, as well as the philosophical aspects of your life as well. And then going into next week, maybe even home matters and relationship matters this later part of the week, when Jupiter opposes up to Chiron from around Thursday onward. So also around this Thursday time period, we do have the Sun then trining up to Neptune exact on Friday. So an easy flow of energy when it comes to that rest, relaxation, alone time, very supportive, since the Sun does rule that 12th house of yours. Good for going with the flow with those goals, those ambitions, whatever it is you're focused on right now, which is the Sun. And it could come quite easy this week. Of course, it depends on your personal chart, but the support is certainly there from the 6th. Good diet, good health, good routine, that stuff could also come easy as well. Now, Venus conjoins up to Mars on Sunday going into next week. So there is this yin-yang, masculine-feminine energy. And what's so interesting about this is they've been sort of dancing around each other for the past few months, but now they both go into your sign of Virgo right when they conjoin on Monday and going into next week. So there's motivation, there's drive. A lot of things are coming out of your 12th house this later part and going into your 1st, which is signifying that ambition, that drive, more energy level there, enjoying the self, feeling good, looking good, socializing, all of that with those two planets going into your 1st for the next couple months. So that's going to be the shift, and the high point of the week is going to be on Tuesday, which is that 8th house, culminating everything relating to what's really meaningful, asking yourself questions like what is really meaningful, how can you bring that into your goals, your ambitions, which is this first, and through that naturally the process is unfolding, and that energy can be put into those different areas of your life. All right, Virgo, so have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.